Hello, welcome to a new video. If you are new here, my name is Maddie and I'm a second-year kindergarten teacher in Florida, currently teaching fully online. I am so glad that you're here, whether you're a new friend or you've been here since day one. I'm so glad that you're here. In this video, I am getting ready to return to school after winter break, so I'll be grocery shopping just a little bit to restock my fridge at school, and then I'm going to spend, I'm calling it a teacher work day, but it was really the Sunday before we came back to school on Monday, getting all my copies made and all of the the January supply bags ready for my digital kids. All my kids are digital, but for them to pick up their monthly supply bags during the first week of school, because I just didn't have it in me the week before winter break to get all of that done. So I decided that Sunday was the day, so I got all that done and filmed as much as I could for you, and then at the end I filmed kind of a clip of what I include in their monthly supply bags. So I hope this video is helpful, or it's entertaining, or just keeps you company, whatever. I'm just glad that you're here, so let's jump into it. Sorry for the not good angle and not good lighting. I am in my bedroom and my ring light, I don't know where it is. My tripod is in the car, so I'm holding it, so hopefully it's not too shaky. I just finished getting ready, so I think that I'm going to load up all the stuff to my car that I've got to go to school. I've got like a huge pile that I'm looking at. Maybe I'll show you in just a second. I've got a huge pile of stuff just that was school stuff that was at my house that just needs to go to school and not take up room at my house. So I think I'm going to work on loading that up into the car because it will take me quite a few trips, and then I'm going to go to the grocery store so that I can restock some of my fruits and things for school, and then I will head to school. So let's go. Alright, I got the squad all packed up and ready to go. I really like floral patterns, in case you did not already know that. This is my everyday teacher bag that I keep like my masks, my keys, all of that in here, and then all the rest of these are just school things that I had at my house, like just random books and things of that nature that just need to stop cluttering up my house and can go to school. And then all of the papers that I need to copy today are in this thing, so I am going to make some trips out to the car. Alright, I just got to the grocery store. My car is obviously full of lots of school stuff. There's some on the seat next to me, some on my back seat, like all of this is school stuff. So I am going to mask up, glove up, go get my groceries, and then I'm going to head to school. I don't think I explained the reasoning of why I'm doing it now. My school is open today from 12 to 5. It's not usually open on weekends, but they open up the day before we come back from a holiday break, so after Thanksgiving break, winter break, and spring break. So they're open from 12 to 5 today, so I am gonna get there right at 12, and so I'm at the grocery store now. It's like 11:30ish, so I'm gonna head inside and just get a couple of things to restock my fridge, and then I'm gonna go to school. See you later. I just feel better when I'm wearing gloves in a store. I just feel better. So, okay, ready to go. So I got the cart to my doorway, but then I just can't get it at the right angle to get it in here. It's kind of stuck in the door. So I think I'm just gonna load this stuff onto my kidney bean teacher table, and then we'll go from there. I am hot. I don't know if you can see the sweat, but I'm definitely sweating. I got everything inside the room. I'll swing you around a little bit. So everything is over here. I could only put a few things on the front of the table because back here I have some decodable reader books that I was working on putting together for my kids before winter break, and I just didn't quite get to finish, so they're laid out in stacks on my table, which I will deal with today. Sorry, I'm very out of breath. So I think that my plan of action is going to be to put away all of my cold groceries. They're wiped off from the store, so they're all clean. So I'm going to put those away in my fridge, and then I'm going to go down to the copy room because that's the main reason why I needed to come today, was copy the packets for my kids for January, because our supply pickup is, our once a month supply pickup is happening this week on Wednesday, January 6th. Yeah, I think it's been a while since I've looked at a calendar. So I think I'm going to do that. And then I was going to need to take that cart back to where I got it, but I passed someone in the hallway on my way in, and they asked if they could use it as soon as I was done. Like, yes, you can. You can take it. One less trip for me. And then I think all the other random stuff that I brought from my house, I might not get to sort today. I'd love it if I could, but that's not going to be my priority today. It's just a lot of like random craft supplies like googly eyes and paper and all kinds of random stuff that I've brought home to make crafts, and it was just a lot of random stuff. So I think that might wait until another day this week, so I'm going to put away the groceries first. I've never tried these before, the honey flavor, but it was BOGO, so I'm gonna try it. Sorry that it's super zoomed in. So I put all the groceries away, so I'll show you a peek inside my fridge real quick. It's not quite as full as I thought it would be with the stuff that I got, but it's okay. So my drawer up here, I have some bananas, and then that honey Chex Mix I was just showing you, and then these cinnamon apple crunch things they were on sale for $1, so I got those just kind of as an emergency snack. And then for the freezer, I got a new small bag of ice because I like to sometimes restock my tumbler cup in the middle of the day. Okay, and then I got some carrots. These were on sale for $1. Some blueberries, 2 individual yogurts, and then these big Greek Light and Fit yogurts were buy one get one free. Raspberries were buy one get one free, and strawberries. These grapes are a little more expensive than I thought. Oh, sorry, you can't see them. These grapes were a little more expensive than I thought they were going to be, but that's okay. And then these are on sale. I love these. They're called Gutsy Probiotic. They're kind of like adult applesauce pouches. I'm trying to get it to focus. There we go. And these hardly ever go on sale, and this is the only flavor that I like. It's banana, apple, berry, and pomegranate. I don't know if they sell them anywhere else. I've seen them at my grocery store Publix before. I don't know if they sell them anywhere else. So I always stock up on these when they're on sale, and then I just got some cheese sticks. So I restocked my fridge. Eventually I'll wash the fruit and put it in containers, but for now it's in the fridge, and then I have my big bag of apples right there. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is load up. I have one of those, let me just show you, hold on. I'm back. One of the families in my class last year asked if I wanted this because they did not need it anymore, and I was like, yes. I never thought that I'd be like the rolling cart kind of teacher, but here we are, and I love it, and I'm proud of it. So it's one of those Office Depot carts. So basically it unlatches here, and then you unfold it, and then it, where's the bottom part of it? Oh boy. So maybe I'm not going to use this after all. I think that might still be in my car. So I think instead I'll get just like a big reusable shopping bag, and I'm gonna load up the things that I need for the copy room, like my paper clips, binder clips, master copies, pens, envelopes, like all the things I'm gonna need to be working in there while I'm copying stuff. And then I'll come back in here and deal with all of that when I get back. That's the plan, so let's get ready for the copy room. I changed my mind. I think I am going to go back out to my car and see if I can find the bottom part of that cart, because as I was thinking about it, I'm gonna have like a different packet for every kid for every week of the month, and so I'm gonna need like a lot of space to put the copies in, so I'm gonna go check for that. My camera battery is about to die, so I'll change the battery and I'll catch up with you in just a minute. After I went out to the car and looked all around for the bottom of the cart thing, I could not find it. It is in here. Look at that magic. At least I found it, not complaining. So I'm gonna load this up with paper, paper clips, master copies, all the things, and I will see you in the copy room. I keep saying I'm gonna leave, and then I don't, but I keep thinking of things to tell you. My ID still has my Christmas lanyard on it. This is from Bougie Beads. I got it, well, my mom got it for me 2 years ago, I think. So as much as I love it, I know that now it's January, and so I need to switch it. So I keep this Vera Bradley lanyard just kind of as an extra. So for now, I'm going to switch back to this until I have my like regular beaded lanyard with me. But I'm just gonna put on my key and my little swiper key card thing on here, and then I've got one more thing to add. Even before the craziness of 2020, my mom got me this. It's called a germ key by Key Smart. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. So its purpose is to, this loop can like hook on a door and open it, and you can also punch like your debit card pin, I almost said password, without touching it. And so the idea is that you can put it on your keychain, but I just don't like this rubbing against my keys, so I always just carry this one in another pocket of my little purse that I take in stores. But this one is like really way super heavy. So I went in Target the beginning of winter break, I think, and that was only the second time that I've been in basically in 2020. I went over the summer one time in July for the dollar spot, and this was the only other time. But I saw that they had the same little germ key thing. They call it a hands-free tool. There we go. And it was only $1. And so it even gives instructions if you're confused about how to use it. And this one has a thing for a keychain also, and it's way lighter. I don't know what the material is, but it's way lighter. So I think I'm going to attach this to my lanyard so that I can have it to like do the copy machine, open doors, and all of that. I ended up getting these for my teammates that I'm gonna give them as gifts for Valentine's Day, but I bought like 20 of them because they were only $1. So I'm gonna put one on my keychain, and then I'm really gonna load up, then I'm really gonna go. Okay, I'm ready for real, we're leaving. Welcome to the copy room. I organized all of my master copies for the things that I need to copy today in this thing. It's from Target. I'll try to see if I can find it and link it below if I'm able to. But it's this like 13, it's huge. It holds a ton. So I've got everything separated out by week in here, and then I will, someone sent something to the printer. So then I will start copying everything. I always copy one sample first just to make sure that everything looks okay. So far so good, and then I will send the rest of them through the printer. Yep, I think we're all good. Here we go. Everything is sorted and now we wait. Okay, 1 week done, 3 to go. But this is 30 packets, and it's really not that much paper for each kid. It's just when it's 30 of them, it looks like a lot. So I think before I do the other 2 weeks, I have a couple of crafts that are just like a one-sided thing that I need to copy. Like this is Snazy the Snowman, so I think I'm gonna do these types of things next because those will be quicker, and then I can work on putting them together while the packets copy. I am back from the copy room. I have a whole lot of stuff that I copied, but a couple of other teachers came in to copy their things for next week, and I was starting to kind of take over everywhere with my stuff, and so I figured I could come back here, sort the things that I do have, and then I'll go back there a little bit later because I think I only have 2 more quick things. So right now I think I'm going to work on sorting the decodable reader books that I printed and folded before winter break. We had a movie day the last day before winter break, and so while the kids were watching a movie, I sat and folded these for literally several hours. I'll turn you around in just a second and show you. There's like 10 different books, I think, and I'm not sure if I said this in my last video or not, but I realized that my kids don't really have decodable reader texts at home like we would in the classroom, and so I bought these packs from Tara West. I will link them below. This is one of them. I'll put a screenshot here, and this is the other pack, and so I sent some of both sets of those home. So I try to correspond, like the letter that we're learning, the vowel, all of that with the books that I send home, and so far I've been sending them home like once every 2 months, and I just put them in a gallon bag with a label that says decodable reader books. So what I'm going to do is get one from each pile and put them in here, then we'll be done. I'll show you first. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I need to finish folding those 2. So I don't remember how many I said, 12, 13, something like that, but a lot of them. Okay, so I've finished packaging up 10 bags of the books, but I'm gonna have you stop watching me do that because I'm gonna be here for a while longer and you're probably bored of watching me do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this now. Sorry, this is kind of a weird angle. I've got you up high on the tripod for what I'm about to do. So I finished all of the books. I don't know if you can see them. They're all over there. So I finished with all 28 bags of the books, so those are good to go. Now I'm going to work on the weekly packets that I send home. So you saw when I was in the copy room earlier that I put the labels on some of the envelopes. I did not quite finish, but I got a lot of them done. And I've said this on Instagram before, I don't know if I've said it here, but I color code the labels. So for my kids that cannot read yet, I can say get out the one with purple letters or the one with green letters and whatnot. So it's a different color for each week. So in the, I lost my train of thought. In the first packet that I'm going to be working on, I've got a reading packet, a math packet, this letter of the week booklet, and their letter craft. Usually I don't have the math packet, but there's just some worksheets that I needed them to do this week for various assessment purposes, so I went ahead and separated them into reading and math. So I'm going to work on stuffing those now. I put on a sweatshirt because I was getting a little bit cold. Yeah, that's all. I put on a podcast episode instead of just music because I'm ready to get to work, get to learning. Here we go. most of my personal friends did have to go back today. I was kind of surprised to hear that there are some places that didn't. Hello, my apologies for the very poor angle. Let's try that again. My camera batteries are dead, all 3 of them, and I've forgotten to charge them at home for the last 2 nights. So the quality is not as good. It's because this is on my phone, and I don't have my tripod near me, so you're resting on my desktop computer. It is just about time for supply bag pickup. I went down to our cafeteria and got a huge rolling push cart, and I usually have to make 2 trips from my classroom outside back to my classroom and outside because I have so many kids. But I've lost a couple of kids recently who have like moved and other things. And so I also found a bigger cart, and I was like, I think I could fit them all on this one cart and make one trip. And that is true, but it does not fit in my doorway. And so I had to like carry the bags from the desks where they've been sitting out to the hallway, which was fine. So I have about 20 minutes until the parents are supposed to get here, but I like to be out there 15-ish minutes early so that I can get them all set up in alphabetical order and all of that. So I'm going to head out there. I don't think I'm probably going to be able to record anything just because of the angles that I'll have available of like where I could set my phone. Like it's going to show the kids' names, and I'm not obviously going to do that. So if I can show you anything, I will, but if not, then I will catch up with you later. All right, it's go time. Here we go. Almost forgot the most important part. Okay, now we're ready. Kind of hard to see out of these things. Okay, kiddos, before we have our New Year's party, we have to say goodbye. Can you get your signs ready that you made yesterday? Get your signs ready. Okay, so here's the plan. They're going to come back in and we're going to tell them, we love you. And then we'll do our signs, and then we will watch the videos that you made for them, okay? So I want everyone to turn off their video. I want you to leave your microphone turned on, okay? Go ahead and turn on your microphone. Okay, when I count to 3, we will say, we love you, okay? Not yet, not yet. I'll count to 3. Okay, I'm gonna let them back in. Here we go. Wait till I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. We love you, girls. Your classmates have prepared, I know, so sweet. Your classmates have prepared some videos for you to watch. So we're going to watch those real quick, and then we're going to have our New Year's party, okay? So sweet. And here's a big, super big hug. Kiddos, we are going to miss us so much, but we know that they're gonna make a lot of new friends at their new school. Okay, my sweet kiddos, are you ready for our New Year's party? Here's the plan. First, every party starts with dancing, so we are gonna dance, okay? I've got a song to play for you called Celebrate. What are we celebrating? Happy New Year. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. I've got one more countdown for you to do. Then I've got a surprise that's hopefully going to fall from the ceiling if it works the right way. Countdown from 10. 10, 9, 3, 2, 1. Balloons! Yay! It didn't quite work the way that I planned, but that's okay. We are going to color in our New Year's crowns. You guys are doing great. Oh, I love it. That's so special. You know All the kids in our class love Miss Elsa. All right, kiddos, we're getting a little, oh boy, that scared me. We're getting a little bit loud and remembering to keep our microphones turned off unless I've called on you, okay? I know this is tricky and we're going kind of fast, but you're doing great. And I've got a quick game for us to play while all of you finish up your crown. So the name of this game is called Zoomed In. So what that means is I'm going to show you a picture that's very zoomed in, like it's very close, like this. And then you are going to tell me what you think I'm showing you a picture of, okay? Okay, I think you guys can handle this. Can you turn on your microphone, but don't say anything. Keep it very quiet, very quiet, very quiet. Okay, I'm going to show you a picture, and then if you know what the picture is of, then you can say it. 1, 2, 3. Balloons, you're right. Yep, this is balloons. Okay, my sweet kiddos, let's get ready to take our picture. Go ahead and put on your crown or just hold it up if you're not quite finished yet. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, smile. Since it is Friday, that means that we do not have closing circle. We are going to all say our goodbyes together right now, but before we do that, I hope you have an awesome weekend. Remember, we have no closing circle today. This is it. This is our goodbye. Everyone give a super big hug. Everyone give big fist bumps. Boom, boom, boom. Everyone give waves. Bye, kiddos. We're going to close it out in 3, 2, 1. Yay, we made it. It is now after school and I cannot see anything, so I'm going to take these off. It is like 4 p.m. I think on Friday. So I don't know if you got to see in the video, but this balloon drop thing did not work. The fishing line that I was supposed to pull snapped off of the bag. So then I reached up and tried to just like manually empty the bag, and that also did not really work. And so like 2 balloons fell, and I like built it up so much. I was like, okay, countdown, it's gonna be so fun. And then like nothing happened, and they were like, it was just funny. So I think I'm gonna take this down now. That was easy, because I no longer need it. And I am going to, I think, take a picture of this for Instagram if we're being completely honest. And then I'm gonna deflate all these, which feels so sad, but I don't have a purpose for them. I also just realized my microphone is not plugged in, so I hope you can hear me okay. And then I'm thinking about filming my winter crafts video, like January crafts, because I realized that I have not done that yet. So that's the plan. I just worked on making my Canvas website page things, my modules for next week for all of the subjects. It's much easier when I have my 2 monitor screens at school than it is on my laptop at home late on Sunday night. So I'm just finished that. It takes about an hour each week. So I need to go and fill them in this weekend with like the screenshots of the activities and the hyperlinks to everything and all of that. But the pages are all set up. So I think I'm maybe gonna try to film the winter crafts video and then get out of here, because I said I was not going to stay here till 5 o'clock today on a Friday. But we had a really fun day, and I'm glad that I got to take you along for a little bit of it in this crazy week. I'll talk to you later. Okay, it's now like 4:30 p.m. on Friday. I'm done with Canvas for all of next week, and I took a picture of that with me in it. It took a lot of takes, like an embarrassing number of takes. And now I'm gonna try to take a boomerang for Instagram stories. So I figured you could see the behind the scenes of that. So here's to watching me embarrass myself. Here we go. I'll give that one a 6 out of 10. Okay, take 2. What if I just take it like this? Is that good? Okay, here we go. This is the one. I believe it. Ready, set, go. That one's kind of cute. It'll already have been on Instagram by the time you see this, but it's kind of cute, don't you think? Let me focus it. There we go. Cute? Yay, nay? I think it's cute. I think we may go with that one. We'll see. Okay, that's enough for now. I wanted to end the video by showing you what I included in my January supply bags, because I realized that I had not done that yet. So each month, let me move this first, it's kind of loud. So each month I print out these labels, and the student's name goes right here in like big black bold print. And so I put my name on it so that if I have to leave any in the front office that didn't get picked up, that they can easily identify which student it belongs to. And I color code everything by month, so everything for January is blue. So like you'll see the craft label is also blue, like everything for January is blue. So I was actually able to print off all of the labels for the rest of the school year during winter break because I had some HP Instant Ink pages that were expiring and I needed to use them up. And I had colored paper at home, so I decided to just print them all. Instant Ink is basically a subscription service where you pick your plan and you pay a set price each month and you get a certain number of pages to use. So instead of having to buy ink cartridges, it kind of monitors it for you and then sends the ink to your house. It's really awesome. If you're interested in trying it and getting a free month, I do have my referral code is down in the description box. And if you have any questions about it, feel free to message me on Instagram. I'd be happy to help. Okay, that was a lot of talking. Let's jump into the bag. Well, not really, because that would be kind of small. I am just going to start from the front of the bag and go backwards, so no real rhyme or reason. This is just how I put it in for my kids. So first up are these shape books, and I bought these by Annie Moffat at the Moffat Girls. When she first posted them, they were $1. I think now they're like $5, but honestly, it would still be worth that much. And so we are learning about shapes this week. So I'll show you this one. So basically she just has several different pages. So first they draw it, which I think is neat, and especially for a hexagon, they need help with that. Roll and trace, color by code, and they create the color by code. Then a hexagon maze, and circling yes or no for those shapes. Spell it. I thought that this was really neat to learn how to spell the shape word, and then find all the hexagons that you can and color them, and then read and color. So like I said, I bought these when they were $1 deal, but they would still be helpful, so I will link those below. So I just did a little sign on it that says when we would be using it. And so now this week when my kids are using it, I'll just put a screenshot of the front of the books to show them what they need to get. I also included a bag of popsicle sticks for building shapes that we're going to do next week. After we've learned all of the 2D shapes, I have an activity. It's task cards for the classroom, but I'm just going to make them digital by doing screenshots and then sharing them with my kids for them to build, say, a square using 8 popsicles and then a square using 4 popsicles and that kind of thing. I got a pack of, I want to say like 300, 500, I don't know, it was several hundred from Hobby Lobby. It's normally $5, but it was half off, so it was $2.50 for several hundred. And then these square bags are from Walmart. They're their square snack size, and these were also like 300 bags for like $3 maybe. Then I also included a new set of decodable readers. Like I told you guys before, I realized in like October or September maybe that my kids did not have access to decodable readers at home like they would at school. So I bought a couple different packs from Tara West. One of them is specifically a kindergarten pack. One is a sentences decodable reader pack. And then all the ones that I'm sending home today are part of those 2 bundles. And then just last week I bought the complex sentences bundle so that I will be ready to send those home next time. So I think I sent home 12 or 13 readers. So I'll send these home. I've been doing it like every 2 months or so, and that's been a good length of time. Then next I'm sending home our Scholastic Flyers. Let me fold up all of our like class codes and stuff, and then I'll show you. Okay, so I make a letter just telling the families what Scholastic is, how to order, our class code, the due date, how it works, all of that. And then I attach the flyers because they've still been mailing them to me here at school, and I don't have anything that I can do with them other than send them home. So I'm still placing a monthly order. I usually only have about 1 family order, but I usually always order a couple of books too. So I wanted to make sure that I still sent these home. And then for the first time, I'm sending home our Family Learning Math newsletters. I'll hold this up so that you can pause it to take a picture if you need to. I'll just read it to you. Families attached are the Home Connection newsletters for this month's math units. They include the learning targets, success criteria, and simple activities you can do at home to apply your child's learning. Thank you. I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but instead of writing parents, I always like to write families. Most of my kids this year do live with their parents, but I do have a few that are being cared for by other relatives. So I want to use family to be inclusive of all family situations. So then these are just from our curriculum, big ideas. So this month we're doing 2D and 3D shapes. So they've got all of the, I don't know if that's gonna focus, all of the learning targets and like success criteria and everything. And then I also included the newsletter from Tara West's Kinder Math unit because I like the way that she laid it out in her vocabulary, and it's all the same things. So I just included all 3 of those. I figure it never hurts to all be on the same page about what we're doing. Then I also included our packets for each week. So I think I've said this definitely on Instagram, but I don't know about here. But I color code these by week. I color code the weeks by color also. So for example, I did purple and then green and then pink, and then the next week is blue. I just don't have it here to show you, so that for my kids that cannot read yet, I can say the one with the number 17, it's got purple letters, all of that. If you're interested in seeing what exactly I put in these weekly folders, these are the papers mostly that we do together during Zoom. I don't want them doing a ton of worksheets, but they also need some handwriting practice because they need to build those fine motor skills. So if you're interested in seeing what's inside of these that we do each week, both for their independent time and what we do together, just let me know and I'd be happy to show you in a future video. 2 more things. The next thing is this January crafts envelope, so I'll hold this up so that you can see it, but I am actually about to film a January crafts video, so I don't know if that one will be out before or after this video. We'll see how productive I am this weekend. But this is all of the January crafts that we're gonna do, and I always label them also with like the title of the activity so that I can say, pull out the activity that says Sneezy the Snowman or whatever. So yes, that's the craft activities folder. All right, I saved the kids' favorite things for last. I started a tradition. I didn't know it was gonna be a tradition, but I started in September, I guess, having a popsicle party with my kids once a month to be a fun Friday activity, and now they want a popsicle party every month, which is fine because it's cheap and fun and they really enjoy it a lot. So I had been getting popsicles at the dollar store, these specifically because they were 20 for $1. In the winter, Dollar Tree does not have them. I went to 5 stores. No one has them right now, and whenever I asked, they were like, it's winter, like why do you want popsicles? It's like, well, my kids really want them and they're gonna be upset if they don't get a popsicle. So I ended up ordering some on Amazon. I bought a box of 100 and it's like $2 more than I would usually spend, but I also now won't have to buy any for the rest of the year because I have enough. So I went ahead and just bought these. So I always attach them to just this little sign saying when we're going to have the popsicle party. This is an extra one. It got a little stained, so I didn't end up sending this one home with a kiddo. Sorry, my camera battery died, so I had to go change it out real quick. But I was just saying that I send them home on these tags. Let me see if I can get it to focus. That just say when we are going to have our popsicle party. And I actually have this as an editable freebie in my TPT store, so I will link that below with both a color and a black and white option. That's usually the only fun treat that I send home, but this month we're going to study bears and hibernating bears and all of that, so I thought that it would be fun one of the Fridays to do a teddy bear like tea party thing, except we're not having tea, so I guess it's like a teddy bear picnic. I don't know. But I bought teddy bears. I got a little label that said, please save these, don't eat them until Miss Ward tells you. I'm just thinking one fun Friday this month, we will eat Teddy Grahams, have a teddy bear, and that's it. I think that they'll like it though. So I put both of those things in this little brown lunch bag that are super cheap with this label that says yummy treats on it. So yeah, that is what I included in my January supply bags. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions or have ideas of what you want to see more of in the future, please leave a comment below. Why is this so hard? Okay, take 3. I am so glad that you are here. Thank you for watching. Okay. Take 5. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe so that you will be notified when I post any videos in the future. And that also helps other teachers who might like my videos find them. I'm also over on Instagram. If you are not following me there already, I would love to be friends. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you next time. Bye.